Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
What up, Monarch Monstars? It's your boy Trey and his Wonder Wife Sarah. We coming in hot, back from the movie theaters after checking out the latest addition to the Monsterverse with Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. Holy cow!
Right.
Wild ride. Very roller coaster, very action packed. You kept hearing people in the audience calling it, this was just fun, like wildly fun movie.
Oh, 100%. I'm pretty sure I enjoyed it the entire way through.
Yeah.
I mean, much more than Godzilla vs. Kong, but this movie was...
I would agree with that. I actually thought this film, compared to Godzilla vs. Kong with Adam Wingard, which was his first installment with this universe, and I liked this one more. I thought it was a more complete story, even on the human side of things, while it definitely focuses more on the kaijus, like Kong especially. He's definitely the one with the spotlight. Again, I felt like he got the spotlight for Versus, but even with this movie, it seems to focus a little bit about Kong, his isolation. He goes through a bigger story arc than Godzilla.
Yep, this is true. I mean, I would say it's a generous 60-40. Godzilla does take a little bit of a backseat role more than I would like him to, but yeah, I do think the way that their relationship evolved as well, I think was a really cool story arc.
I agree. I mean, Godzilla is definitely, like, when he shows up, he's basically...
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
And so when he's there, it's the coolest thing in the world. And I love the evolution that Godzilla's form goes into. It's definitely, I love this magenta Godzilla, or this evolved Godzilla look, and he's more agile and just ready to throw down, and he's intense, you know, when he shows up, clearly the badass. But Kong in this, they give him a little bit more because of that isolation, kind of that mirroring with him and Gia's character of how they're trying to kind of find their place in the new Hollow Earth. And it's a cool story. It's very Showa era. So if you're a big Godzilla fan, I remember just like sitting down and thinking, like, I feel like I'm back with my dad on the weekends watching creature features, and one of like Godzilla versus Megalon is on.
The nostalgia.
Truly, I felt like a kid. It's one of those movies you just turn your mind off. It's tonally different completely from Godzilla -1, and that's not a bad thing. It just, if anything, I feel like it shows within a year, right? Like, Godzilla is able to do multiple different genres essentially, and work for both, like whether you like the serious tone of -1 versus this fun, just superhero action-packed film of the New Empire. It's all there, you know. Even Monarch Legacy of Monsters kind of goes back to the 2014 side of Godzilla, you know, that we recall, and this one was just very different than anything we've seen in the Monsterverse before. And I was half expecting to see Godzilla jump up and do the happy dance. You know, it was just a wild movie. And I was almost worried, because I was thinking the general audience would kind of be like, this was like, it went so crazy and went just outlandish, that from at least our theatrical experience, everyone at the end of the movie was just talking about, like, oh my God, like, I loved it. Like, they were like,
yeah, I don't think I heard any negative.
I didn't either.
Movie.
In fact, I heard people like saying, like, I'm gonna come back again. And some people were even saying, like, I want more.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Yeah.
And I would agree with that. I would love more. I would love, hopefully, I know Adam Wingard, the director, has a plan for a third movie. I'm hoping it focuses more on Godzilla, because while this movie does a wonderful job expanding the lore and the world building of Hollow Earth and this Monsterverse and how they could move forward, it feels like at the same time, while that's a strength, there was a couple of weak points in that, where, like, because Godzilla took a backseat, there was like moments where, like, he clearly could have had a moment where it made his character shine a little bit, but instead he's kind of there as the big guns.
Right. I would agree with that.
Yeah. I will say that the music is cool. Tom Holkenborg and Antonio Di Lorio, like they did a really fun score, and it was just kind of wild 80s synth thing going on. I just love what they're doing with Hollow Earth's theme. It's just a great, like, fun film to attend, and I'm curious to see where they go next with this. Me personally, I definitely want more Monsterverse, but it was a great time. AMC Theater had a lot of cool merch for us. I mean, it's just one of those things where I don't think I could get enough.
Nope. Not enough.
That hit the spot.
I mean, it's just a wonderful time. I definitely recommend you guys checking out in theaters. You know, Super Bro Corey and I are going to do a full-on spoiler review and give our rating for the Bat Channel, where we think this movie ranks in the Monsterverse. But for everyone who has seen it, let us know in the comments, would you like to see more Monsterverse? Hashtag continue the Monsterverse as it is. Or if you're good, if like this did enough for you and you're happy with it, that you're like, this is where we can end. But I'm curious to hear from you guys. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you want more great Godzilla content, you already know what to do. Smash that like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. I'm your host, Trey, with his wonder wife, Sarah. And don't forget to tune in weekly.
Same bad time.
Same Bat Channel. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And for more Godzilla content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Bat Channel.